Welcome to the ClearTriage video training series. In this video, we're going to discuss overriding a disposition. There are times that you as the triage nurse may need to change or override the disposition that is suggested by the protocol in ClearTriage. This happens when you apply your experience and judgment as a triage nurse to the particular situation or the particular circumstance of the caller and determine that a different disposition is needed. So in this case, Ian has called complaining of a very painful sore throat. His temperature is 103.5. He has body aches and reports slightly swollen lymph nodes in his neck that are also tender. So you go through the triage and click on the first positive triage question, fever greater than 103. The disposition I've arrived at is go to office now. Notice when I check the box next to the first positive triage question, the disposition appears in the upper right of the screen with a pencil icon next to it. Again, the disposition and pencil icon will not be displayed until a positive triage question has been selected. Now let's say that this call has come in at the end of the day, so I can't bring him into the office. I need to override the disposition to reflect where I'm going to send Ian, based on my nursing judgment and any applicable override policies for my organization. I will select the pencil icon, which will allow me to choose a different disposition. In this case, we will probably want to send Ian in to urgent care or to the ED to be seen this evening, so we'll choose our selection from the list of dispositions. We will also need to choose an override reason. This drop-down list includes the most common override reasons. In this case, we would probably select end of day call. Note that at the bottom, there is also an option to choose other if none of the listed reasons apply. We can also choose to include a note related to the override if needed. In this case, we might make a note about Ian's plan and that we will notify the provider. Because Ian will be going in to be seen now, we probably don't need to give him any care advice. So if we're done with the call and ready to document, we will select the green copy button in the bottom right of the screen and pull up our EMR. In this case, we will be using Allscripts as our example. We'll right-click and choose Paste. We have the note about Ian and the situation, the protocol that was used, the disposition from the protocol, and the final or override disposition. I also have the override reason and the note that I added about Ian's plan and notifying the provider. Just below that, I also have the positive triage question and my note that all higher acuity questions were negative. And that's how you override a disposition in ClearTriage. Thanks for joining us today, and make sure to check out our other videos in the ClearTriage video training series.